Good evening, dear students. I'm Rikta. Welcome back to Made Easy Nursing. Why I kept this beautiful picture at the beginning? See how beautiful this picture is, and what is the reason people love obs and gynae very much? Because of it's not just a subject; it's the privilege of witnessing the life from the beginning as a healthcare profession, as a pregnant mother, for everyone from the first flutter of fetal heart to the first cry in the delivery room, OBG is full of emotion. So, from today onwards, we are starting with obs and gynae, and in this today's sessions, we will start with the basic intro of anatomy of female reproductive system because understanding of these foundations is essential, is important before we dive deeper into the pregnancy, their phases, labor process, gynecological disorder. So in these today's sessions we will categorize the female reproductive system, and we will discuss further the external genital organs only. So the whole female reproductive system, it's you can see here, it's not consist of a single organs. Okay, it's consist of multiple organs together, and we can see few organs from outside which will be coming under external genital organ, which we can't see from outside but it is situated inside our body, help in our reproduction, is coming under your internal genital organs and accessory organs which is help in the time of intercourse like breast and all. So all are coming under your whole female reproductive system, and it is categorized into external genital organs plus internal genital organs. Okay, now in this today's sessions we will be discussing only the female reproductive system external portion. So female reproductive system is divided into three parts: external genital organ which we can see from outside, internal genital organs which we can't see from outside, and your accessory organs which is helping in the time of intercourse, and breast is the example of this accessory organs. Now we will keep this page blank when after this today's sessions, like in this today's session we will discuss only the external genital organ, and then what all are organs coming under this external genital organ. At the end of the sessions we will make a list like this, and tomorrow or day after tomorrow we will discuss about the internal genital organs, and at the end of that session what all are coming under internal genital organs we will make it a list like this, and we will fill this page. Okay, now the second thing is, so let's proceed this today's sessions with the external genital organs. I'm not good at drawing but still I tried my best, and we won't label this picture now. One by one we will discuss the external genital organs, and we will label it like this. Like the first external genital organ consists of like Mons pubis, Labia majora, Labia minora. So when we will discuss one by one we will level it also one by one. So first, this is the whole, the drawing you see here is the external genital organ of a female body which you can see from the outside. Now coming to the coming one by one, like Mons pubis, the first external genital organ, we will say it as Mons pubis or Mons veneris. Okay, Mons veneris, and this whole external genital organ is also called your vulva, which you can see from outside, or pudentum. Okay, so Mons pubis is one of the external genital organ, and it is directly where this Mons pubis, it is situated in this portion. See, I am leveling it as the pinkish portion. Okay, and this is directly situated above the pubic bone. It is a fatty tissue and covered with the pubic hair. Like this pubic hair is present here when the female reaches to its puberty stage. So it acts as a cushion during your intercourse. So what all are you will remember from this mons pubis? Like it is a fatty tissue, sorry, it is a fatty tissue. It is directly situated above the pubic bone, and when the female reaches to its puberty stage, it will covered with pubic hair and it acts as a cushion during your intercourse. Okay, see student, what I will tell you or what notes or content I am providing you, that is more than sufficient for your competitive exams. You don't need to study deeply, because obs and gynae is not a single subject important for your competitive exams. Other important subjects also there, so you have to remember all subjects, their concept, everything. So whatever materials I am providing, that is more than sufficient, because I also went through this phase, so I know what is important for you, what you need to exclude. So mons pubis, the two things you need to remember: this is the fatty tissue, it is directly present above your pubic bone, and when the female reaches to its puberty stage, pubic hair will be present here and it acts like a cushion during your intercourse. Now coming to the clitoris. Clitoris is this blue portion. Okay, so this small blue portion, this small blue portion is called clitoris. It's a small erectile tissue. Clitoris, it's a small erectile tissue and its length is 1.5 centimeter to 2 centimeter. It is highly vascular, as because it is rich in blood supply, and it is highly sensitive, as because it is rich in nerve supply. And this clitoris is homologous to the male penis, and the embryological organ that is homologous to each other is genital tubercle. So what all you need to remember from this clitoris, like it is a small erectile tissue and the length is 1.5 to 2 centimeter. It is located the top of the vulva. Okay, so here it is the top portions of the vulva region. This whole portion is called vulva and it is situated in the top of the vulva and above the urethral opening, and it is highly sensitive, as because it is rich in nerve supply, and highly vascular, as because it is rich in blood supply, and it is homologous to male penis. Okay, clitoris, female organ clitoris is homologous to male organ penis, and the organ name is genital tubercle. Okay, so coming to your next portion, that is your labia majora. So you can see the labia majora. Labia majora is the outer portion, outer lip like structure or outer skin fold. Okay, so this outer portion is called your labia majora, and it is your what is called labia majora. It is outer skin fold or outer lip like structure. What all are present here? It is also a fat like swell tissue, swelling structure. Sweat gland is present, apocrine gland is present, sebaceous gland is present, and pubic hair is also present here. Okay, pubic hair is present and it protects the inner structure. What all are covered through this labia majora, its function is to protect them. So what all are you will remember from this labia majora? That it is the outer skin fold, okay, or outer lip like structure. And posteriorly, see here, this posteriorly, in this region, it is reaches and it called posterior commissure. Okay, so Mons labia majora, it is a outer lip like structure or skin fold. Posteriorly it meets and make a structure of posterior commissure. What all are present in labia majora? Like pubic hair, you can see pubic hair is present, sebaceous gland is present, sweat gland or apocrine gland is present, and fatty tissue is present. So labia majora in female body is homologous to the male scrotum, and the embryological organ is genital swelling. Okay, so in case of clitoris it is homologous to penis. In case of labia majora it is homologous to scrotum. Now coming to your labia minora. So what is labia minora? Labia minora is this portion. This is called your labia minora. Okay, so what all are you need to remember from this labia minora? Like the labia majora is the outer skin fold or outer lip like structure. In case of labia minora, it is also skin fold, inner lips like structure, and it is inside the labia majora. Labia majora is covered the labia minora. It is also rich in blood and nerve supply. In case of the anteriorly, here anteriorly in the above, it is meet and make a portion of prepuce, and anteriorly in the downwards it is make a structure called frenulum. Okay, this labia minora anteriorly goes, and above of this clitoris or above the top of the vulva it makes a structure of prepuce, and downward anteriorly in the downward it goes and make a structure of frenula. This is the anteriorly, and posteriorly this labia minora goes down and make a structure. This portion is called your fourchette. So what all are you need to remember for this labia minora? It is a inner fold or inner lip like structure. Anteriorly it goes up and make a structure of prepuce, and anteriorly it goes down and make a structure of frenulum. This is anteriorly, and posteriorly it goes down and make a structure of fourchette. So what all are you need to remember from this labia minora? It is a inner fold like structure and inner lip like structure. It is rich in blood and nerve supply, and for in case of multiparous woman you can see from outside this labia minora, you can see from outside, but in case of young woman it is covered with the labia majora, so you can't see it from outside. And anteriorly it goes up and make a structure of prepuce, and goes down it make a structure of frenulum, and posteriorly it goes and make a structure of fourchette. So what all are present in labia minora? Nothing is present except this sebaceous gland. So if you compare with labia majora, pubic hair is present in case of labia majora, but here no pubic hair is present. In case of sebaceous gland, in labia majora also it is present. In labia minora, sebaceous gland is present. In case of sweat gland, in labia majora sweat gland or apocrine gland is present, but here no sweat gland or apocrine gland is present in labia minora. Whether fatty tissue is present in labia minora? No. But here in case of labia majora, it is present. So in case of labia majora, all four structures are present. In case of labia minora, except sebaceous glands, all are absent. Okay, labia minora, here in this labia minora is homologous to male penile urethra, and the embryological organ is genital folds. So how will you remember all these homologous organ? I'll make a list at the end. So in case of labia majora, it is homologous to scrotum. In case of labia minora, it is homologous to penile urethra, and another one is clitoris. Clitoris is homologous to penis. So the next thing is, what you need to remember is vestibule. So where your vestibule situated? So your vestibule is this portion. I'll make it in yellow color. This whole inner portion, this whole triangular shaped region is called your vestibule. Okay, so we will call it as vestibule. So it is the space between your labia minora. See, you see here is your labia minora in these two sides, and inside this labia minora vestibule is present. So what all organs are present inside this vestibule? See, you can see all small opening is present na. So it is called your total 6 opening presents in your vestibule. What all are those? See, you can see this is your vaginal opening, right? Or we can say it as introitus. Okay, here is your urethral opening. Urethral opening. Two sides of this urethral opening, you can see small hole is also present, or opening is present. What we call it? We will call it as, I'll make it here, label it here, paraurethral gland. Okay, paraurethral gland. And another one hole you can see here, or opening is present here. This is called your Bartholin gland. It is also 2 in number. So total 6 opening is present. 1 urethral opening, 1 vaginal opening, 2 paraurethral, and 2 Bartholin glands. So total 6 opening presents inside this vestibule. So what you need to remember regarding this vestibule? Vestibule is the space between labia majora, labia minora. Total 6 opening is present. 1 urethral opening, 1 vaginal opening or introitus, 2 paraurethral opening, and 2 Bartholin glands. So total 6 opening is present in this vestibule, and anteriorly this vestibule is covered with clitoris, posteriorly fourchette, and sidewise it is covered with labia minora. So that is all about your vestibule. Coming to your paraurethral gland. Here is your paraurethral gland. So what you need to remember, it is situated beside the urethral opening. Here you can see this is paraurethral opening, and this is largest gland, and 2 in number. What function is this? It is help in lubricating. So what all you need to remember regarding this paraurethral gland? It is the largest gland, 2 in number, help in lubrication, and it is homologous to prostate gland. How will you remember? P for paraurethral gland, P for prostate gland. Okay, so paraurethral gland is homologous to your prostate gland. Now coming to your Bartholin gland. Now coming to your Bartholin gland. Where is Bartholin gland? See, here this 2 opening beside this your vaginal opening is called your Bartholin gland. What all you need to remember? This is situated posteriorly beside this or near this vaginal opening. Its function also same as paraurethral gland, help in lubrication during sexual intercourse or sexual arousal. Okay, so this paraurethral gland, Bartholin gland also sometimes gets blocked, and it is very painful when it is getting blocked, and the situation is called your Bartholin cyst. Okay, we will come one by one. It is 2 in number, help in lubrication, and sometimes it's getting blocked, and the situation is called Bartholin cyst or Bartholin abscess. So what is the management of this Bartholin cyst? It is called marsupialization. So in this marsupialization process, we will make a small incision and then we will take out the abscess or whatever is present inside the cyst. We will take out and we will suturing the edges with the surrounding tissue or surrounding wall. This is called your marsupialization. Now coming to your last portion, that is your vaginal opening or your introitus. Okay, so where is your vaginal opening? Here in this picture, here your vaginal opening, this one, sorry, yeah, here in this portion, this one is your vaginal opening. Okay, and your vaginal opening, what you need to remember, this is the entrance of the vagina. During sexual intercourse, this penis is getting entered through this vaginal opening, and it is situated just below the vaginal urethral opening. So now what you need to remember regarding this vaginal opening is that it is the entrance of this vagina. Okay, and entrance of this vagina, it is covered with a thin membrane that is called hymen. So during intercourse, this hymen is getting ruptured and it is perforated, and in case of young woman, it is partially covered. One small opening is there through which this menstrual blood is coming every month in case of young woman. And if there is no opening, sometimes there is one condition is there where the opening is not present in this hymen, and we will call it as imperforate hymen. The another name is, or in perforate hymen is called your in this condition no menstrual blood will come out. So the female will come to you and she will complain you like, every month I'm going through this premenstrual syndrome and all, and if you see bluish discolorations will be there, every symptoms will be present, like how a menstruating woman is complaining to you, but there is no menstrual blood will come out, as because no opening is there in that hymen. So this is called imperforate hymen, and the condition is called cryptomenorrhea. In case of cryptomenorrhea, no opening will be there and the situation will call concealed menses. Means menses will be there, but there will be no menstrual blood coming out. So that is all about your cryptomenorrhea or imperforate hymen. So from what is the management of this cryptomenorrhea? We will make an incision in this hymen through which this menstrual blood will come out, and this management of this cryptomenorrhea is this. So that's all about your external genital organ. What we have discussed in this external genital organ, we will make a list here, like Mons pubis is coming under your external genital organ, or Mons veneris. The second one is we have discussed regarding this labia majora, and the third one we discuss about labia minora, and then we have discussed regarding the clitoris, then your vestibule. How many openings are there? Total 6 openings are there. What are those? 1 urethral opening, 1 vaginal opening, 2 paraurethral opening, and 2 Bartholin glands. Okay, so Skene's gland or your paraurethral gland and your Bartholin gland. Vaginal opening and your urethral opening. So as for now, we have discussed all the female external genital organs, and we made a list of this. In this next sessions we will be discussing the internal genital organs, and we will make a list of what we have discussed regarding this internal genital organs. So thank you student, keep watching. In this next sessions we will be discussing regarding the female internal genital organs. Okay, so thank you.